It's happened again. 4 people are dead tonight, 2 students and 2 teachers after another school shooting, this time in Georgia.
The suspect, a 14-year-old student at the school who had a history of making threats. The gunfire exploded around 10:20 this morning. That's when students say the teen left algebra class, returned with an AR-15 style rifle and opened fire. Just minutes later, he surrendered to a school resource officer.
Rachel Menitoff is here with the latest on the fast-developing investigation. Rachel.
Sure, Micah, it's not clear whether or not this young man was targeting any one person, what his motivation was, and how he obtained an AR-style rifle in the first place. According to authorities, he was on the FBI's radar. He had been questioned once before regarding online threats and was previously cleared by law enforcement.
Deputies and first responders rushed to the site of a mass shooting at Apalachee High School, located about 50 miles northeast of Atlanta. Students sheltered in their classrooms and eventually filed onto the football field, fleeing a barrage of bullets unloaded by one of their fellow classmates.
We were going about our day, and then the first shot you're gonna hear is pop, pop. And then after that, our teacher wants to spy out the window. It's just everybody get down.
Officials identified the teenage gunman as 14-year-old Colt Gray, who they believe opened fire at the Georgia high school, killing 2 students and 2 teachers. The victims? Students Mason Schermerhorn and Christian Angelo, both just 14 years old, killed during the gunman's rampage, along with math teachers Richard Aspinwall and Christina Irimi. At least 9 other people were taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds and are expected to survive, including David Phoenix, a golf coach. His daughter Katie took to Facebook with an update. The bullet, she says, shattered her dad's hip. He underwent surgery and is stable.
So the shooter was armed, and our school resource officer engaged him. He gave up, got on the ground, and the deputy took him into custody.
At a press conference Wednesday night, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation confirmed that their teenage suspect was questioned last year about possible threats to commit a school shooting. He ultimately denied the allegations.
They conducted an investigation at that time, and there was no probable cause for arrest or to take any additional law enforcement action.
This young woman survived the shooting by hiding under a desk and reassuring her terrified friends. She believes law enforcement may have missed the signs and passed over a person intent on hurting others.
The lives that were taken here today, all the students that died, the teachers that died, all the students that had to watch their teachers or their fellow classmates die, that's the consequence of the action of not taking control where you should be.
Both presidential candidates reacted to the shooting today. Vice President Kamala Harris called for tougher gun laws. Former President Donald Trump called the gunman a sick and deranged monster.
It's just outrageous that every day in our country, in the United States of America, that parents have to send their children to school worried about whether or not their child will come home alive. It's senseless. It is. We've got to stop it. And we have to end this epidemic of gun violence in our country once and for all.
Trump posted on Truth Social, quote, "Our hearts are with the victims and loved ones of those affected by the tragic event in Winder, Georgia. These cherished children were taken from us far too soon by a sick and deranged monster." And authorities are charging the shooter, Colt Gray, with murder and expect that he'll be prosecuted as an adult. Back to both of you.
Rachel, thank you.